Good morning. This is Mindy with Unity North Tampa. I hope you're all doing so well today. So, before we begin our lesson, let's just take a moment and make sure we are centered and connected. Well, we're always connected, but let's make sure we're aware of that connection, okay? So let's bring our attention in. Breathe in and out. Feel the peace that comes when we recognize our oneness in divine love and mind. Excellence. Feel it? Yes, me too. Awesome. Okay, so we've been talking about our 12 powers. We went over faith and strength and wisdom, and today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the power of love. There is so much to cover on the power of love, so we're only going to take a little sliver today, okay? Just a little bit. So this power is our ability to harmonize, unify, and attract, right? So if we think about this, when we have a moment to connect inside and feel the presence of that God within, and we know that God is love, then we can rest in that feeling of peace and harmony. And from that, it builds, right? And it comes out, and we experience this love, we experience this attraction and harmonic experience. We feel that because we are the expression of love. We are the ones that bring it here to the now, right? We feel the connection, we feel the oneness of love, and we can allow it to come out. And we experience it in different ways. We experience it in the love of our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, our friends. There's all different kinds of ways. We have times with our teachers. You know, we love our teachers. You feel it, you love it, you feel the happiness that comes from the presence of divine love. It's a wonderful ability, it's a wonderful gift. And it comes in handy the most when we feel like we're not seeing it, right? When we feel these situations, or we see our friends having hard times, or we see someone sad, that's the time where we bring it inside, recognize our oneness, feel the connection to divine love, know its presence, and then as we begin to see that spread out, that love starts to grow and expand, and then our friends who are feeling hurt or sad, they get to feel uplifted from it, right? That's our way. We love our neighbor, right? As Jesus taught in the Good Samaritan, remember? And I don't know if you guys remember the Good Samaritan, so I'll tell you a little bit, real quick, okay? So it was a parable that Jesus was teaching, and there was a man who was on the street, and he got hurt. He was in a bad situation. He got little mugs, was sitting there, and he had nothing. And there was one man came through, a priest, I think even, and he wasn't there to help. He just kind of walked on the other side of the street. Another guy came through, and he walked on the other side of the street. And then the Samaritan came. Now, you have to know a little bit of the history, right? The Samaritans weren't really necessarily considered to be good people back then, I guess you would say. So for the Samaritan to be coming, and here he is, the one, and he notices and he helps the man, and he picks him up and he helps him, and he takes him to the inn, and he pays for his room, and he tells the innkeeper take care of him, and this and that, and then he walks, and then he goes off and he takes care of him and pays his debt and goes about his business. And Jesus asked the people he was teaching, right? Just like our teachers do, they make us think about it, right? He says, so which one of these would you consider to be the one that's the neighbor? Who was the neighborly one? Who was the loving one? And of course, it pretty much stands out, right? The Samaritan, the good Samaritan that actually helped. That's a way that we express our love to people, when we help them, when we see them doing bad. But that doesn't mean that you always have to be the one doing everything, because it's God, right? It's God. So we got to come in and recognize that it's God within that is loving, that is holding things up, that is perfecting himself in us, right? So as we know this for ourselves, and we know that that's our natural state, we realize that our thoughts, our words, our actions are all the ways that we are able to express love for each other, express love to our neighbors. All of you are our neighbors. You're my neighbor. We're all connected because we're all from the one love, right? And we express that love through our thoughts, words, and actions. So I have an affirmation for you guys this week. We're going to work on it, right? And it says, my thoughts, words, and actions reveal my loving nature. It's natural. It's your God-given gift, okay? So we're going to one more time. My thoughts, words, and actions reveal my loving nature. You remember, whatever you're seeing out here is something that's worrying you. Bring your love inside, feel the presence, and then open your eyes again. Then take a look around. See if you see it differently, okay? All right. All right, guys. We love you. We bless you. You are a perfect expression of God. Thank you.